Bonjour à tous. Ces 3 derniers jours, nous avons visité 4 refuges ontariens. Les chats de la Humane Society de Gananoque, chez Bass Haven et ses chiens en soins palliatifs, le refuge d'animaux sauvages de Sandy Pines et aujourd'hui un sanctuaire d'ânes, Primrose à Roseneath, non loin de Toronto. Là, Dave, un bénévole aussi gentil que patient, nous a présenté et fait visiter le sanctuaire.
We're in Roseneath, Ontario, in Northumberland County, and the Primrose Donkey Sanctuary is a registered charity and has been here for 20 years. The lady who owns it is Sheila Burns, and she's in the barn now getting some food ready for the animals.
Nous avons donc suivi Dave et avons rencontré Sadie Mini qui fut envoyée ici suite à la perte de son compagnon de vie. Maggie qui est enceinte et Anna qui est une bosse impressionnante dans son cou.
This is a fat deposit and this is the result of some poor nutrition.
Okay.
Okay, so donkeys don't need protein in their diet, right? And she was probably given a high protein diet, which is why she has that thing on her neck.
Nous avons ensuite vu Princesse qui n'a pas de paupières inférieures, Emilia, Charlie et Tiana prenant soin l'un de l'autre, Suzy et Lily qui fut abandonnée dans un champ avec sa maman alors qu'elle n'avait que 2 semaines. Sa maman est décédée récemment à l'âge de 47 ans.
Yeah, and there's quite a bit of care that goes into having these animals. Their feet have to be trimmed once every 10 to 12 weeks. Their teeth have to be floated. And that's something the vet does. The vet puts a device in the mouth to open up the jaws, and then she gets a stone on a drill, and she just files them down. Otherwise, the teeth they grow to points, at which point they can't chew the hay. Then they can't get the nourishment, so the teeth have to be flat in order for them to chew the hay.
Après être passé devant un mémorial, nous sommes entrés dans la grange où se trouvait Sheila, avec qui nous avons compris que la durée de vie de ces animaux n'est pas quelque chose à négliger.
And this is Sheila, and Sheila's the owner of the sanctuary.
So you're the one behind all this.
Durant cet échange, à nos côtés se trouvait Primrose, l'âne de 46 ans qui a donné son nom au sanctuaire.
Like Maggie out there having her new baby and it's gonna live to be 50. That means I have to be 124.
Good on you. Hey, you up there?
That's Preston, one of our goats.
Sheila a aussi récupéré des chèvres, des moutons, des cochons et même de nombreux chats.
What makes you say yes to the occasional other guys?
They come with a story. I can't say no. But yeah, it's just, their story and how they need me.
Hi, Cleo. This is Cleopatra.
Hey, you.
And she's one of our many cats. She's a shoulder cat. She likes to get up on people's shoulders.
Dans la grange se trouvaient Harry, Oscar et Jessie qui est aveugle, ainsi que Chior, Elizabeth, John et Molly. Et 2 bardeaux, c'est-à-dire qu'ils sont nés d'un père cheval et d'une mère ânesse, les amis Eddie et Junebug. Nous sommes ensuite ressortis avec Dave pour nous diriger vers les grands champs extérieurs.
So most of these animals, all these ones up here, all they eat is hay, except for this one. This is Aggie. Hi, sweetheart.
And Aggie is huge.
She's big, isn't she? She's a big girl. She's a mammoth donkey. She's the biggest breed of donkey that there is. And Aggie has been with us now, off and on, I'd say about 6 years. Look at the size of those ears. Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, the ears are wow.
She's a lovely girl. Now, in the States, they don't refer to these as donkeys. They call them jackstock because they're bred specifically for breeding with a large draft horse to produce a mule. So a donkey lives for 50 years. Horses are powerful. They're strong, right? You get the age of a donkey and plus the strength of a horse, right? The agility in one animal with a big mule. And donkeys, apparently, from what we've been told, they're very sure-footed.
Okay.
More so than a horse.
If you find someone who wants to adopt a donkey, can they?
They can.
Okay.
But if it doesn't work out, they come back here.
It's a sanctuary/shelter.
That's right.
Okay.
And this is her companion right here. This is Finnegan.
Finnegan, I love the name.
This is her friend Finnegan. Yeah. Hi,
You're
Finn.
not as big.
Hi, buddy. Yeah. He's a miniature.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah. Good
Lunch.
boy. Good boy.
Après avoir vu Joker, Sandy et Merla, qui est arrivé ici suite à une rupture familiale, nous sommes entrés les rejoindre.
Okay.
What are you doing? You don't want me to show? Well, your ears. Wow. They're curious. They're curious animals.
That's it exactly. They're very curious. And sometimes they're almost nosy, like in your face, which is why people use them for guard animals, because if there's something going on at the fence there, they're going to go check it out.
Par avance, désolé pour certains des mouvements de caméra, mais nos nouveaux amis venaient sans cesse nous pousser pour réclamer de l'amour. Comme sur ce plan-là, par exemple.
I can't even get the shot correctly.
What are you doing? What are you guys?
You're really a funny guy, aren't you?
Il est pas trop mignon, hein?
Okay, there's nothing there, buddy. I got nothing there. I got no food. There's no food there, man. There's no food.
Nous ne vous donnerons pas les noms de tous les ânes, mules, bardeaux et du cheval miniature, mais l'important c'est que... Ah, attendez, je crois que Merlin veut de l'attention.
What's up?
Hee-haw, that name, that hee-haw, you get that ee-haw. So they inhale and they make a sound, and when they exhale, they make a sound. Horses whinny, but they only do it on the exhale. These guys do it twice. What do you think, Sarah? Hi. Did you come over to say hi?
Pushing me.
Now go watch Merlin. Watch, he's gonna.
Easy? Good job. Hey,
Et après avoir passé encore un peu de temps à se faire bousculer dans le champ,
I love you all, but
I only have one hand.
nous avons dit au revoir à Merlin et à Guy et sommes revenus où nous avions démarré.
Hey, Merlin.
Go down this way.
Bye bye. See you. You guys take care.
In the gallery, there used to be a huge plaque and there was a quote on there from the Dalai Lama, and it said, "If you want peace in the world, provide peace for another." And that's what we're doing, right? We're providing peace.
this is my plate, and I'm stepping right in it. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Well, you're
much.
welcome.
That
You're
was-
welcome. Yeah.
As I say, yesterday we didn't know of this place.
Yeah.
Today we love it.
Yeah, good. We love you too because we've missed having people here so much. It's been pretty hard.
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your support. Thanks for coming.
Merci mille fois à Dave et Sheila pour leur temps et pour l'amour qu'ils prodiguent à ces animaux, ainsi qu'à tous les bénévoles qui viennent les aider dans leur mission.
Si vous aimez ce que nous faisons, pensez à liker la vidéo et à vous abonner pour ne pas manquer les prochains refuges des sanctuaires que nous visiterons. Et n'hésitez pas à laisser un commentaire. Dites-nous si vous auriez la patience de vous occuper d'animaux qui ont une durée de vie si longue. À la prochaine!